Welcome to Venture Café Presents. I'm Christine Dunn. Joining me right now is Ali Fuller. She's the Executive Director and founder of Level Ground Mixed Martial Arts, based here in Boston. Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
So tell us a little bit about the mission behind your group and why you decided to start this organization.
Yeah, absolutely. So my field is definitely nonprofits. I've been working with young people who are disenfranchised and marginalized for a number of years, be it in rural Pennsylvania or in Brazil. So I had a wide range of experience working with kids, and it's definitely my passion. And I was able to combine that passion with my passion for combat sports, particularly mixed martial arts. I've been practicing the sports of Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a few years now, and I found it personally empowering. It empowered so many of the things that I did, whether it was how I viewed myself or how I performed at work or in school. And so I thought, how much more would it empower young people who are in, a disenfranchised condition? And so we started piloting what it would look like to bring Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or Muay Thai to the urban community in Boston just over 2 years ago. So we just started with 3 students on the mat, and we were just like, let's see how it goes. And the students really bit, and we've been able to engage a number of young people, especially who are just really disconnected from services that are available to, more privileged young people. And so we target kids that are in the communities of Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan, Hyde Park, really great communities, but just less access to quality education, higher degrees of poverty, higher degrees of crime, unfortunately. And so we were able to really build something special where we leverage the sport to create these awesome relationships with kids, and then from there we hook them up with mentors, we help get them into college, or we help link them up with jobs. We've been able to get, for example, 4 students, 4 of our seniors into Northeastern University via their foundation year program with whom we have a partnership. So, those students will get a little bit busy, so we might only see them a few times a month now. Other students have graduated and have continued on working, and then a lot of them come back, and not only do they come and train with us and continue to receive mentorship, but then they also serve as peer mentors to young people. They also serve as instructors, for example, at our middle school programs. And so that's really the heartbeat of the organization. Someone will never phase out of our program because it's super relational based, and real relationships are what I believe the most transformative thing in a young person's life and a person's life, and realistically relationships just don't phase out.
Can you talk a little bit about what it's like being an entrepreneur in the nonprofit space and having to kind of form a model that makes your organization sustainable, even though it's more of a service-oriented, community-oriented roots?
So for me, just because we have to, we don't have a product per se that we're selling, right? So we have to tell a really good story. We really have to get cozy with the community. The biggest thing that I can say is the relationships really matter, and stewarding those relationships and inviting people to interact with the young people, because at the end of the day I can tell the young people's stories, but no one tells it better than them themselves. My mentors were people who also work in the space, so I was really fortunate to go. I received my MBA from Simmons College, which has a heavy focus on community service, and from there I was able to meet a lot of good people at various nonprofits and also the Boston Foundation.
And Ali, thank you so much for joining us
thank
here
you.
today.
Thank you so much.
With the Venture Café Presents, I'm Christine Dunn.